Hey, hey, welcome to the teachings of the Black Acting Method Studio. I am Sharrell D. Luckett, and I'm excited to welcome you into our world, and we hope to connect with your world. So, today in the studio, we're going to be talking about Black acting methods, just something really general, but something that sometimes people get confused. They want to know what is Black acting methods or what are Black acting methods? So let's jump into it. What is Black acting methods? Well, it's like three things. Okay. So, first, Black acting methods is a field of study. So, we have fields and we have disciplines, which are basically the same thing. So, you think about sociology or Afrocentricity or psychology, and then you have Black acting methods. So, it's a field of study. So, when you talk about it as a field of study, that means it's this. Let me put this right here. That means it's this like cauldron pot, and the name of the pot is Black acting methods. And folks who feel like they have a Black acting method will throw it in that pot or locate it in that cauldron pot, that bubbling, wonderful pot of goodness and innovation. So, Black acting methods, the official definition, which I probably should read from the book, which we'll get to in 2 seconds, but the field of Black acting methods are rituals, processes, and techniques where Black theory and Black modes of expression inform how actors engage with and interpret different texts, whether they're literary texts, like texts that are written down, that we write down, we call play scripts, or embodied text. All texts are not necessarily written. You can think of text, you can think of body as text too. Like if someone is reading the room, that means they're reading people's body language. So you think of reading the room, you're reading different books basically, but the books are people, if that makes sense. So, Black acting methods, again, is a field of study where basically how we approach actor training is rooted in Black American culture, Black American sensibilities, Black American aesthetics. Okay. So, and we keep that US framework for a specific reason. We know the diaspora is there, and that doesn't mean there are not similarities or connections to the broad diaspora of Black culture, but it's in a US framework. So, one, Black acting methods is a field of study, and there are folks who have different Black acting methods. Black acting methods, so I'm going to close this book for a second, is also sometimes folks say Black acting methods and they're talking about this. And this is a book that was published in October of 2016 that was a #1 bestseller, and is still a very prominent book and one of Routledge's best-selling books in there. That Routledge is the publisher. One of Routledge's best-selling books in the theater division. In their theater division. So sometimes folks say, I'm going to get Black acting methods. And when they say that, they're talking about a book. This book introduced the field of study that we just talked about called Black acting methods. In the book are different chapters. So it's a collection of folks that came together about, I would say about 25 people came together to talk about their rituals, processes, and techniques that are connected to Black American culture. Some of them do have global connections as well, like Australia and Korea, and indigenous folks as well across the globe. So Black acting methods is also a book. So one, it's a field of study. Two, it's a book. Thirdly, Black acting methods is a studio. Black Acting Methods Studio. And I am the lead editor of the book, one of the progenitors of the field of Black Acting Methods. And then I'm the founding executive director of the Black Acting Methods Studio. And this is where I want to get my handy dandy teachings of the Black Acting Methods Studio book out, because I want to tell you everything that the studio does. The studio serves actors, student actors, and it also serves educators and professors in general. The studio offers in-person classes. We do them in pop-up ways. We've done it in Atlanta. We've done it in Los Angeles. We also offer virtual classes. So we've met with different institutions and organizations online to do virtual classes for them, live virtual classes. We also offer actor coaching and educator coaching. So we run the gamut in that as well. Then there are on-demand classes where you take a class at your own pace. We have two right now. Acting While Black, and the other one is Acting Theorist of the 21st century, where we talk about not just folks who are in the field of Black acting methods, but folks who are from the global majority that have their own acting methodologies. And then the Black Acting Methods Studio, we also sponsor Black Acting Methods Society, which is currently chartered at 3 universities in the nation, and we're going to be doing some more soon. So, all of that to say, Black acting methods is a field of study, number one. Black acting methods is also a book, number two. And Black acting methods is a studio that specializes in training actors and theater educators and professors. So, thank you for hanging out today. Hopefully that clears up any confusion or questions that you might have about Black acting methods, and you feel equipped and secure to go out into the world and to talk about Black acting methods, at least knowing that it's 3 distinctions to make when you say Black acting method. Bye.